And live.
All right, what's up, everyone? Angela Giuliano here. We got Eric Carlson in the house. I'm going to bring him out in a moment for you. I just want to welcome you all. Thank you for coming here to the webinar. Super excited to share this amazing, life-changing information with you and really get you up to speed on what goes into an online business, right? So I just opened up the chat here. Go ahead and log in with your Facebook.
Life-changing information with you and really get you up to speed on
for you guys. You don't have to be extremely technically savvy, people, to make a full-time income online. So we're going to show you how that's possible tonight. What's up, Wyatt, Rebecca, Felicia? We got Michelle. Let us know where you're from, everyone. We got Jay King. We got Caleb. Felicia from Sacramento. Awesome. What's up, Orlando? John, good to see you. David, Devon, Elizabeth. Hello, hello. Good to see you all here. Cool. So we got a nice crowd tonight. I'm really excited to dive into this information with you guys. Eric Carlson is going to be laying out really the overall framework that essentially goes into an online business, all the different components that are involved, what it takes to get started and what it takes to get into profit. What's up, Kyle from Vancouver? And, you know, I was struggling to figure out this information for years, right? I was trying to go it all alone. I even had bought different trainings and stuff, but nothing really laid it out for me as simple as this. And it made it really easy when my boyfriend Tyler and I, we found Eric online, and it was a huge blessing for us because this guy had the results we are looking to achieve, right? And it makes it so much easier when someone has already gone through what you're about to go through and embark on, right? So it's just been absolutely amazing, and I'm so blessed and privileged to be able to introduce you to him here tonight because he's going to break this down for you in a way that's really easy to understand. And so I'm going to be here in the chat with you guys, making sure that everything's making sense. I'm going to be looking for your feedback and stuff. So really set aside all distractions tonight. Get out a piece of paper, a notebook, and pen, and you know, really take notes on this stuff because, you know, when I got started, I was cleaning houses, serving tables. I was struggling to get by. And, you know, now I've been able to quit my jobs and, you know, I earn a full-time income online. And that's what we want here for you too, because, you know, just being able to live this different life now and have this freedom for ourselves is really great. But what's even better than that is what we've seen in other people who have gotten started just because we made the simple decision to change our lives. Now their lives are changing. And so we want to continue that ripple effect here with you and give you the opportunity to get up to speed on what's happening in this industry and why it makes sense to get involved right now and really start taking some different actions, right? Because you're going to get some different results. So really excited to share this stuff with you guys tonight. What's up, Hanho? Michael from Bangkok. Wow, we got people from all over the world. It is a global opportunity, guys, so you're in the right place tonight. What's up, OG Bobby Johnson, Terry Jackson, Art Eshueta, Andrea, Mike, Kimberly from Oklahoma. Awesome, awesome. All right, guys, so we're going to dive right into this. Eric, whenever you're ready, go ahead, and I think we're ready for you.
All right, Angela, can you hear me okay?
Yes. Awesome, Eric.
Awesome. Well, it is Monday night. It is webinar night. I am freaking pumped up. Matter of fact, it's time to get the hustle hat on because we're going to hustle tonight. We're going to help a lot of people change some lives tonight, guys. I'm so excited that you all showed up tonight. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving week last week. I hope you had a lot of great time with your friends and your family. Got a little bit of time off from your JOB and work and stuff like that. And now it's back to it, guys. Back to, you know, working on your dream, working on your reality. So I'm going to salute all of you who showed up tonight, who are showing up here to learn some more information, trying to better yourself, improve your financial future, take care of yourself and your family. And guys, we have some very exciting information to share with you guys. There's no even need to hype this up. If you think I'm excited, positive energy, please, it's not hype. It's just because of life is so good. I'm so excited. And the information I get to share with you tonight, it's changing lives. And that makes me feel so good that every day I can log into here, do a live presentation for our entire community of people, which you'll learn more about here in just a moment, and really know that we're impacting and benefiting and changing people's lives in a massive, massive way. So I'm very excited to share this with you guys with you. So we're going to be quick. We're going to be right to the point. I'm going to show you what we're doing, how to build a business online. And actually, I'm going to show you a very, very, very cool thing that we figured out, how to help the 95+% of the people in the industry who are failing. We figured it out, and you're very lucky to be here tonight. So, guys, you're going to see me live. I'm also going to show some slides. We'll go in and out of this presentation. We'll have the chat open and close at times as well because we want to get your feedback. But we also want to turn off to make sure you're paying very close attention all the way through the end of this webinar so you have every bit of the details that you need to make a very informed decision when you see this amazing opportunity we're going to present to you tonight, guys. So have fun, pay very close attention, remove all distractions, and let's have some fun, guys. This is awesome. All right, I'm gonna start sharing my screen here for you guys really quick. Boom and boom. Okay, that should be going on right there. All right, awesome, guys. Again, welcome to the live webinar. This is the Global Affiliate Zone live webinar, guys. Yes, we are in fact live. Last week was Thanksgiving. It is, I don't know what day it is. Today, 28th or something like that. Yeah, today is the 28th, guys. So, guys, I just want to start right here, right now. And I feel blessed and privileged to be able to share this information with you because I'm actually living my dream. And it wasn't always like this. You're going to find out my story here in a minute, guys. But I want to let you know something very clear, something I know very, very intimately. If you have a dream, if you have a passion to change your life, I promise you, I may not know you personally, but I know you spiritually. I know you can change your life. I know once you get focused on what you really, really want to achieve in life, I believe with actionable steps every single day, you can get there because that's exactly what I was able to do to wake up living a full-time income that I have online today, traveling around with my family. I'm excited to share this information with you guys because I had that dream just like you have, and it was a system that you see tonight that actually really got me on that path to changing everything. So sit back, enjoy the live webinar. All right, guys, so here's what we're gonna cover tonight. First of all, why building an online business is smarter. Okay, versus, like an offline business, like what's called a traditional brick and mortar style business, all right? Also, we're talking about the components of a successful online business. Guys, you must understand this information and how the components work together to be successful, right? Also, we're talking about how to build a powerful online business. Guys, I get emails every single week from, first of all, from a lot of people thanking me and the system for what we have built for them and how we're changing lives. But also people look at the lifestyle that I live and like, dude, Carlson, how are you able to travel and live like that? And well, this is what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to show you step by step how to build a powerful online business tonight, okay? As well, we're talking about why learning the skill set, direct sales, direct marketing equals that freedom lifestyle. My friend, you can leverage the internet. You can automate 90+% of your business. You can get leads on autopilot. You can get sales on autopilot. You get shipping done on autopilot. There's so many things you can get done, guys, where you can be making money when you're off living the life that you truly want to live apart from a 9-to-5 type of job that's sucking the life out of you, right? Also, guys, I'm going to start right here, be upfront and honest with you. When you get to know me, you know that's the kind of guy I am, a no BS approach to everything, right? And I say that, guys, because I go to a lot of live webinars. I see a lot of stuff people are trying to sell out there to help people try to make money online or really just take their money because there's no systems out there that really give you all of the components, right? And so what I don't like about those webinars, I watch them, I'm excited, I like the information, and then bam, right at the end, I'm hit with this very high ticket offer that I don't like that process, right? So I want to be upfront with you, be honest with you, okay? Because we do have a very, very special offer for you tonight. And if you're looking to partner with six-figure marketers on proven, I mean, the exact same proven profitable campaigns that everybody here is using to get free, full, and part-time incomes, guys, then pay very close attention to the end because I'm not going to hit you with a high-ticket offer. I'm going to blow your freaking socks off when I show you, first of all, what it takes to build an online business, and then when I show you the offer we have to help you build an online business, I think you're going to be pumped. So pay very close attention all the way to the end to make sure you see that special offer. All right, guys, here it is. Very quickly, how did I go from being a broke personal trainer to earning 6 figures on the internet? What? Guys, listen, early on in life, I realized that people who seem to be successful, who had the cars, the houses, travel the world, they seem to be entrepreneurs, right? They weren't working jobs, right? So I started going out there looking to start businesses by myself. I started herbal supplement, guys, $30,000 it cost me to start that business. And then after 3 years of paying $5,400 a month, I ran that business into the ground. Imagine losing tens of thousands of dollars in just a few short years, right? And again, like I mentioned, job, right? Just over broke. Guys, I've been there. I've worked over 48 jobs in my life. And I realize it means you're just living paycheck to paycheck, just over broke for most people. And so, guys, at one point, the longest career I had, I was a personal trainer, right? Because I've always been dedicated and I wanted to help people change their lives. So I found the personal training industry to be great because I could work with people intimately. I could help them change their lives. A couple problems I ran into. First of all, I wanted to make 7 figures, right? I wanted to have a lot of free time to travel and be with my family, right? Well, as a personal trainer, getting about 4:30, 5 o'clock every single morning to go train with clients out for 10, 12, 14 hours a day, just to make rent, well, you can see it's not really a scalable business when you don't make cigarettes and travel the world, right? So 2008, the depression crash happened, and I lost everything, guys. So I tried the entrepreneur stuff. I tried being a business owner. And guys, even during all those times, during all that stuff, I was even still trying to make money online on the side, right? I mean, here's what happened. Back in 2004, all the way through late 2008, 9, I was a fitness celebrity, right? Features on magazine covers all around the world, TV shows every single week. Even Ellen DeGeneres had me on her show to do an empowerment training seminar that I usually do for corporations, right? Well, guess what? Some guys had seen what I was doing, like, Carlson, you should really package that stuff and sell products online. Well, I invested $20,000 our first few years, and guess what? I tried it all, guys. I really did. I tried it all. I mean, I wrote 5+ ebooks, guys. Those take like 3, 4, 5, 6 months to write. I then tried to build membership-wide websites to make money from. I tried to do workout DVDs to make money from, guys. I did affiliate marketing, blogging, etc. I tried it all. So anything, if you've been out there on the internet for any period of time, you've been searching, been clicking, you've been watching these videos or watching ads about these different products or services, guys, you have to realize it takes a lot to actually build an online business. And so what happened? 2010, I ran out of money. Right? And I ended up having to move into my Toyota 4Runner and live there for 8 months, guys. One of my lowest points of my life. It makes it a great story now, but I can tell you at that time, it didn't feel like a great story. So I just want to let you know, with all honesty and integrity, guys, that I've been at the low bottom of the bottom, right? And I still had a dream and a vision for my life. And I tried to do the job thing. I tried to do brick and mortar businesses. And I even tried to make money online for, over 10.5+ years before I found success, guys. So I want to let you know, no matter where you're at in life, no matter how many times you tried and failed something, guys, I am going to show you tonight how you can change that all around, okay? Now, here's how it really happened. So like I said, over 10.5 years of completely failing. I was living out of my truck. And, I was deciding, what am I going to do with my life? Well, I want to have a family. I want to have a future where I can travel and live the life I've always dreamed about. What am I going to do? So, I'm a big nerd. I read a lot of information. And I know where economies are going, business and technology are going, right? So here's what I knew I had to do. I started another internet venture. Right? So I ended up begging and borrowing about $5,000 to get what's called all in at the time. So what I could do is buy a group of products and then turn around and sell those products and make a promotion offering, right? So I told everybody, guys, don't worry about this. I know what's going on. This is a brand new company. They are amazing. And you watch, by next year, I'll be rich. And guess what happened? Well, a year goes by. I'm another further $8,000 in debt on top of that $5,000. Talk about another sad year passing. And all my friends at this time, even my poor mom, was like, all right, buddy, it's probably time you get a job, right? You're just really, really not doing it here. How long can you keep this up? Well, a miracle. I mean, I call it maybe a miracle. It's just kind of an amazing thing how things work out. But here's what happened. Scrolling through my Facebook newsfeed, video pops up. In that video, 19-year-old kid making $20,000 a month, traveling around the world. And guess what? He was promoting the exact same products that I was promoting, yet he was living the dream, and I was still struggling. I was still failing. I was so frustrated. I'm like, wait a second. How is this even possible? I think I'm doing all the right things, right? Well, here's what I figured out I had to do, guys. This is one of the biggest shifts in my life, and you should remember this always so you apply it to your life as well. I found a mentor. You see, what I did was I found who taught that kid how to market online, drive sales like that. Well, guess what? I found out who that guy was. I found out he was having a live webinar, and I attended that live webinar. And on that live webinar, everything changed. My mind was blown, guys. Here's something crazy. I was shown some information. I've been doing it for 10.5 years. The information I was shown in that little hour-long presentation blew my mind. And I had never seen growing a business like this. So what happened was I was able to click a button at the end of the webinar. I joined. I got some private coaching and mentoring from this guy. And it becoming my mentor, not only my mentor, one of my great friends and business partners these days, guys. And I just feel so blessed and excited. And that's really how it happened. Everything turned around by seeing some video on my Facebook newsfeed. And what happened next from that moment, God, my life just started getting better and better. I went to my first event in Denver, Colorado, where I met now a great buddy. I call him my brother, Matthew Jang, guys. You might all know Matt Jang up there from Canada. He's down in Cancun, Mexico right now. But since that, finding that webinar, finding that mentor, guys, I was given the right information, the right training, the right tools, the right support and community, guys. And since then, wow, things have gotten really amazing in the last 3 years. I've been able to travel all around the world and stay in so many multiple mansions, go to Costa Rica. I was even able this year, I've been to Hawaii 3 times this last year already. And as you can see in that bottom picture, I woke up April 1st, rolled over to my girlfriend. I was like, hey, you want to go to Hawaii today? She's like, what? We're not going to Hawaii. Well, sure enough, we did have flights at 10 a.m. We went to Hawaii for a week. How cool, right? So guys, instead of being that pro personal trainer who was struggling, right? Probably just like you are, right? Struggling. Sometimes the bank accounts go negative. I was living in my freaking car, didn't know what to do. I have so many different jobs in my life. And instead of being that guy now I'm being celebrated on stages, asked to speak, asked to share my message, asked to share the training that we now provide our community, guys. And now I'm surrounded by 6- and 7-figure earners. We travel the world. We help uplift and motivate people, guys. And now what we've actually created one of the most amazing communities I've actually ever seen, guys. It's the Global Affiliate Zone community. Guys, there's over 6,300 people in our community right now. Guys, this is absolutely amazing. This is just a small picture of all of us got together. About 100 of us out in Las Vegas where we had one of our last events. Guys, we got a new event coming up right in 2017. You got to come check it out. And guys, we rent these big mansions, have everybody come live with us and work with us, guys. And that's what really is this about. A global community, helping each other build, uplift, motivate, inspire each other, and keep working hard and use the tools and systems you're about to see tonight to radically improve our financial future. So I'm excited, and I know this entire community who has sent you here is very excited for this tonight, guys. So now, at this point, I just got to give it for those who send me your emails throughout the week. And yes, I see your emails who say, Carlson, I love the stories. Your community looks amazing. But sure, are you really making money doing this? Because most people don't. And I understand that. So here's what I say to those people. Yes, I wouldn't hire a 400-pound personal trainer to teach me to lose weight either, right? Which means I wouldn't hire or partner work with a marketer online who's not making money, right? For some of those who need to see actual dollar amounts, here you go, okay? Just to give you quick examples for this year, one of the products I was working on promoting on with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people trying to get to the top of this leaderboard. You can see I got this year number 10. You can see I got number 2. You can see I got number 3. And guys, guess what? This has been so fun for me. My biggest year this month, in 28 days, I was able to deposit over $55,735 in my bank account. You know how freaking good that, friend? Well, look at that top one up there. When I went in there and deposited $27,730, the girl's face was like, what? I even recorded. It's like, what do you do? Oh my gosh. So anyways, guys, that's great, right? Change it all around. My whole life's completely different. But this is really what gets me so excited. The whole community, the Global Affiliate Zone community, I told you about this amazing, supportive, uplifting, motivating community. Guys, look at all those other stars. And these are brand new people who haven't been in the trenches for all the years like I have. But what we did, we developed a 95% done for them marketing system and that they're able to leverage and use, guys. And we're going to show you to here in a minute. So are you ready? Because earning money online and on autopilot equals freedom. I'm going to show you how that works right now, my friend. So again, why am I showing you this? Why did I show you the numbers? Okay, why am I introducing you to community first? Well, guys, first of all, it's not the brag or boast. Okay, that's definitely not my kind of style. Remember, I was 3.5 years ago living out of my car. Okay, and again, it's not to say, hey, look at all the money I make, because again, I'm still not a flashy guy. I'm still board shorts and flip flops and a tank top kind of guy, right? As well, but what it is, my friend, it's to show you proof of what's possible for you when you take action and you have access to the system that I am using and our Global Affiliate Zone community is using, my friend. And again, speaking of a team of like-minded people supporting and helping you reach your goals, that's when you can become unfreaking stoppable. I mean, honestly, guys, the Global Affiliate Zone community is like nothing I've ever been a part of. The love, the support, the motivation that everybody gives you. Guys, you could go into one of our private chats and ask a question. Somebody's going to be there to help answer this, guys. And it's one of the most amazing things that's about this community, guys. I can't wait to show you more about them. All right, guys, so we're going to go into the system. We're going to go into how things are done on the internet, how you actually make money. So since I showed some income claims, real quick disclaimer, just because I'm making thousands per month here doesn't mean that you will, okay? Some people make no money at all. Confuses me, don't know why. But again, and some people make good money, right? And some people make a lot of money doing what you're going to see tonight, guys. But your results, just like anything in life, right, are entirely up to you, okay? It has to do with your mindset, your attitude, your commitment, and your determination, and really your ability to be coachable and trainable. My friend, if you can follow instructions, if you can show up, if you can stay motivated, be inspired, and stay plugged in, and just do the work that we show you how to do, you can do this and create a full or part-time income for yourself, my friend. I want to talk more about that here in just a minute. So here we go. Why is building an online business smarter right now in this day and age compared to building a brick and mortar style business, your traditional businesses, right? Well, let's look at this. The first thing, just a couple data points to give you an idea, get your head wrapped around this, right? Well, first of all, how big is your market? Like if you're going to start a company or store, how many people can you sell your products or services to, right? Well, let's look at that, okay? If you're selling products and services online, you have an international audience of 3.3 billion people, right? Guess what? By 2020, it's going to be 5 billion people. And by 2025, that's going to be over 8 billion people all connected to the internet. Holy bananas. That's a lot of people, right? Matter of fact, the globe. Now, if you have an offline business, well, guess what? You only have a local reach, locals only, right? Now, here's another cool aspect. Online business can be running and open 24 hours a day. It is true, my friend. You can make money while you sleep. You can. Because, and why is that possible? Well, guess what? The internet never closes, first of all. But like I'll show you here in a couple of minutes, guys, you can automate 90% of your business. You know the part about going out there and getting leads and getting to look at your stuff? You can automate that. Right? You know the process where you do the selling and telling to your customer, like, hey, so you like this? Oh, you should try it on. Oh, check this out, blah, 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 right? Well, guess what? You can automate that as well. And guess what? You can even automate the process where they click the buy now button, give you a credit card, and your product is shipped to them. Bam, 9% automated. So what? You can live the rest of your life doing the things that you want. Offline business, well, you're stuck in a store 8 to 10, maybe more hours every single day. If not you, you're going to pay somebody to be there. Okay? Online business, way low startup costs and much, much lower risk. Offline, high startup costs and high risk. Guys, I mean, to start an offline business, first of all, we gotta lease a piece of property, you gotta, for 2, 3, maybe 5 years, you gotta put a sign up, you gotta hope people come into your store, right? Wow, absolutely amazing, guys. So just a couple of ideas of some startup costs for an online business, like a funnel system, anywhere between $2,100 and $3,500, right? So you said, hey, Carlson, I have a product or service, I wanna build a funnel system around it. How much? Well, $2,100, $3,500 plus to start that, right? Now, if you're going to do an offline business, well, again, you're running into the issue of large amounts of capital to actually get started, right? And if you're going to do a successful franchise, well, guess what? That's $116K to $1.9 million, and you're not even expected to see profit for 3 to 5 years in those type of businesses. Holy cow! So, no brainer. Just a few data points is all you need, guys. And I popped this up, my buddy. I can't forget his name. Someone just sent this to me recently. Or look at this. You can start your own little hot dog stand and become a professional cook. Look at $19,999 to start that business, guys, where you can drive around and cook people food. And think about the profit on that. Not a lot, guys. So I just want to show you some ideas of an offline business is, okay? Now, here are the components of a successful online business. This is so awesome, guys. So check this out. First of all, to make money online, you need to have what's called a high converting sales funnel. Okay, I'm gonna break that down step by step here and show you what that looks like, guys, but it's a very important part of the process, right? Okay, so this is what it looks like to have a high converting sales funnel process. Okay, first of all, you need a product or a service to actually sell the market space, that or some sort of business opportunity, right? Okay, now again, don't worry, you don't have to create yours like I did for 10.5 years of failing miserably. We show you how to find profitable offers, okay? But okay, so product or service, then you need what's called a secure shopping cart. Okay, so you gotta get all that secure way for the financials to be exchanged between the banks and the credit card information to get your product or service shipped to your customer, right? Okay, the next part of this is the actual high converting sales funnel, right? Now, this is what's cool about the sales funnel, guys. Now, you might wanna lean in and pay very close attention here, right? Because the job of a high converting sales funnel is to do the selling and the telling about your product or your service for you, okay? Do the selling and telling for you. While you're out with your family at Disneyland, while you're out traveling around the world, while you're out focusing on a project that you want to work on, whatever it is, right? And I'll show you more how that works in a minute, but does the selling and the telling about your product, your service, your business opportunity for you, so you don't have to stand there with each one of those customers and do that, okay? The next thing you need is, well, eyeballs, right? You need eyeballs. You need people getting into your high converting sales funnel. Now, guys, the way this works online, it's called traffic. Right? And traffic is simple. You can buy traffic with the click of a button. And there's so many different traffic strategies, right? But the idea is you want to get traffic going into your high converting sales funnel. So now what happens is these people are targeted, right? So if I'm marketing pink fuzzy boots, guess what? My sales funnel is going to be videos, emails, sales copy, ad videos, ad copy, all about my pink fuzzy boots, or about my business opportunity, or about my new book, right? Whatever it is, the point is, people are moving through your sales funnel. They're getting the information they need. What happens is they either like, love, and trust your product. And when they do, they get to the end of your sales funnel, boom, they pay you with their credit card right online, and boom, the product is being shipped to them. That's how the components of a successful online funnel, right? Now, A lot of people ask, well, dude, how can I do that? I want to build a powerful online business. Seems like you're doing this, Carlson. This is why I get asked all the time, because what's funny is a lot of people don't see what successful people have been doing in the background for so many years before they get successful. People look at my last year and a half like, wow, what did you just do? I'm like, no, it's what I have been doing for so many years, guys. This is what it takes to build a powerful online business outside of the global affiliate zone. And I'll tell you more about that in a minute. So first of all, remember this. Remember earlier I said something about a mentor? Remember this always, my friend. You're going to learn how to do this one or two ways, okay? You're either going to learn from mentorship or you'll learn from mistakes, right? You're either going to learn from a mentor who's already gone through all this mistake that you're going to go through, who's gone through all the struggle, all the pain, all the lost money, and has actually accomplished their dream, right? They've gone through it, so they already know how to be successful. Or you're going to go through it all by yourself, no community, no mentorship, no leadership. You're going to see this product and that product, and you're going to try this product and that product. You're going to attend this webinar and fail, this webinar, and you're going to go do it all by yourself. And you're going to try over and over and over again. I did that for 10 and a half years till I found a mentor. Don't do that. Find a mentor and model the behavior. I don't care what you want to learn. Model their behavior, read the books that they read, attend the events that they attend, work out like they work out, promote the same products they promote, use the same systems that they promote. Just model somebody's behavior until you've achieved it. So that's it. First thing, you find a mentor to teach you really how to do this, because by learning mistakes, it's going to take you years and thousands of dollars of failing. I promise you, there's so many intricate details and parts. I'll show you about it here in a minute. Okay, and now that's exactly what myself and Jang and Julian have done. Traveled all around the country, spending tens of thousands of hours and dollars, going to private masterminds in some of these big mansions, learning from the best of the best in the industry, guys, right? Getting those industry leaders information from them and being taught at a high level, right? We sacrificed our time, money, and energy for many years to get to where we're at, right? So now once we did that, right? Once we found the mentorship, we traveled around for 3 years, learning from these mentors, gathering information, testing it, tweaking it, getting it better at it. And then once you have that information, then you got to go build something. That's next, right? Then I guess here's what you're going to have to do. Remember I showed you high converting sales funnel? Here's what the back end components actually kind of look like. So you're going to need an autoresponder, right? That actually costs you anywhere between $348 and I can tell you over $864, because I just got charged that today from AWeber because my list is over like 50,000 people, right, guys? So again, think about that, $861 just to have people on an email list. Okay, you need an autoresponder, right? Okay, the next thing you need is what's called a capture page, right? Now, capture page is how we actually capture your email address, right? It does a little more selling and telling about a product or service. You enter your email, then you get further data, right? The next thing, you need to understand how to do what I'm doing here. Webinars, right? You got to understand how to do sales presentation, webinars, ad videos, etc. You need to convey and sell your product or your service, right? Once you've gotten good at that skill set, then you're going to need a tool like Webinar Jam or some sort of hosting platform to actually do that, right? And that's another $400+ a year. Then, guys, you know, you could have the best product or service in the world or the best business opportunity, but guess what? If no eyeballs, no traffic is seeing your offer, well, guess what? You got nothing. So then you need to get a Facebook ads education, guys. And today myself and the rest of the leaders invested over $1,000 to get that education, right, guys? Because you got to know how to drive traffic to your high converting sales funnel, right? And then, guys, you got to track all your data, understand how to split test, track all your metrics, you know, how much it costs per acquisition, your lead cost per lead. There's so many different things you got to do, guys, right? So when people ask me, Carlson, how'd you do it? How did you do it? What are you doing to get so successful? Well, I can tell you, my friend, this is what I have been doing for many, many years, right? This is what myself, Jang, and Julian have done to actually get the level of success that we actually have today, right, guys? That's a lot, right? Now, guess what? Let's go ahead and stop here for just a second, my friend, because it is a lot. It is a whole lot. It took us many years. A lot of people doubting us, right? But guess what? Tonight, I'm going to show you how to cut your learning curve by 90%, my friend. That's right, by 90, maybe 95+% tonight, guys, because what we figured out was, as we went through this year after year after year, we figured out, why are 95+% of these people failing? We show them exactly what to do, step by step by step, but yet they keep failing. What is going on? So here's what we decided to do. We decided to fix an industry problem, and we really did it, guys. This is so exciting. So again, normally, you need to know all of this to make money from the internet. This is no joke. I'm not kidding you. I don't care what product or service you see out there. If you see some affiliates saying, hey, go promote my product to make tons of money, well, you're going to have to know how to do all of this right here, okay? First, you got to find the most profitable offers in the industry, right? You got to know the ones that are going to pay you the most money. And you only want to choose offers that are of high integrity, right? You don't want to sell crap or pyramid schemes. You don't want to do any of that, right? Nothing that harms people. Okay. You got to know how to build high converting sales funnels that include autoresponders, capture pages, email marketing, sales copy, and then doing ad split testing. So you figure out which ads are working the best for you, right? Over and over again. You also need to understand how to create ad videos, host live presentations like the one you're watching tonight, and then also understand Facebook and Google paid ads training so you can actually do paid marketing, right? Then you also need to know how to do consultative sales calls, run social media campaigns, and then track all of your data, guys. This is why 95% of the people fail in the industry. Because like you'll find out Angela's story a little bit later, guys, before we developed a system you're going to see tonight, this is everything you had to do. And it is so much effort, it's so much work to get done, guys. So we figured out how to solve the problem. So this is how the Global Affiliate Zone has automated the process of income for everybody, guys. Everybody who's inside this community, who's hustling, working hard, putting in the time, is changing their lives because of this system, guys. Here's what we were able to do. So I showed you the high converting sales funnel looks like, right? Well, guess what? Instead of going out there and to find products or services in the market space and learning how to split test those yourself and find out which ones actually work and stuff, well, we're connected to some very high mentors and leaders in the industry, guys who make 6 and 7 figures per month, right? Now, what we've been able to do is we find the best products and services that pay us the highest commissions in the industry, right? Okay, so what we do, again, we find high commission offers, right? I like being paid anywhere per sale between $300,000 and $4,000+ per sale, right? For just a single sale. That's the kind of commissions I like to get, right? Now, so we find those high ticket commissions, right? And again, we find products and services that are of the highest integrity, right? We never do pyramid schemes. We never run any kind of scam or any kind of schemey shit. Nothing like that at all, right? And we only find products that uplift and help people, okay? As well, guys, we try to find products and services that can help us build passive residual income. Matter of fact, the Global Affiliate Zone system itself has a built-in passive residual income built into it. So the more and more members that use the system, the more and more money you get paid. Holy bananas, right? Very cool. As well, guys, we've been able to find a perfect sales and melt it all together so we can do leverage sales, which means just like any other company who does direct sales, right? If you bring in a new guy and you train that new guy or girl and they go out and do sales, well, guess what? You're going to earn a percentage from their sales, right? Because you've taught your trainer how to do that. Very cool, right? So this is the great 3 key things: high commission, pays passive residual income, and we can get earned leverage sales, right? Very, very cool. Now, here's what we've been able to do, okay? We found the product and services, right? Now with our community, our Global Affiliate Zone community of over 6,300 people strong now, here's what we've helped them to do. We taught them how to drive online traffic, right? With which I'm going to show you guys, you're actually going to get a sneak peek in the back end of our Global Affiliate Zone system here in just a couple of minutes. I'm literally going to walk you step by step through this entire process in our back office. So stay tuned, right? So now what do our customers and our clients do in our community, right? Well, they drive traffic using our training methods to our 90% done for them automated high converting sales funnel that we're testing, we're tweaking. We have the best tech guys in the industry testing, tweaking, working on everything all the time. So now what happens, instead of having to build a high converting sales funnel to study, to know all those metrics and go through all the costs it takes to do that, now our clients only drive traffic to the high converting sales funnel. And then what happens? The sales funnel does the job for them and boom, they're getting paid money, right? So think about that. You can partner with proven profitable campaigns, earning high commissions, passive residual income, and leverage sales. You can drive traffic to a high converting, done for you automated marketing system and do one job, drive traffic to the funnel. And what happens is the funnel does the job and the work for you, like I'm doing these presentations right now, and that's how you're getting paid money. And guess what, my friend? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people sitting here tonight. And I'll explain more about how that works here. Now, this is how this works, guys. So people ask me like, okay, I'm starting to catch this idea. We find a product in the market space, or actually you guys have found the best product in the market space to sell. Okay. And then you guys have built a high converting sales funnel. Okay. Okay. I'm starting to understand that. It's going to do selling and telling for me. I kind of understand that, right? And then all I'm going to have to do is drive traffic. Yeah, absolutely. That's all you're going to have to do is drive traffic. This is what it actually looks like. So you want to look like what it looks like to set up your business? Check this out. So this is what it looks like for we'll call it the work that our clients do. So you come in, you join with Global Affiliate Zone, you go through the coaching process, which will show how it all works in a moment, and then step-by-step training how to set up a fan page. Now, what you see here is my actual fan page. And on that fan page, what we train everybody to do is We shoot ad videos. You're going to download those ad videos, upload them to your Facebook fan page. You're then going to also download or copy our ad copy, put it inside that video, and then put your link there. Then using our step-by-step, click-by-click training, drive traffic to that video that goes to qualified people and it shows up in their newsfeed. Now, guess what's happening? As those people are waking up and going through their day, that video, and it might be me in a video, or it might be Jang, it might be Julian, say, hey, dude, it's Carlson, and a few years ago, I was a broke personal trainer living on my truck. Now I make 6 figures online and travel the world with my family. You want to learn how? Click the link above to register for the live webinar or something, right? Starting to see how that kind of works, right? So now what happens is you use the link. People see that video, like, yeah, you know what? I want to learn how to do that. They then click on that link, okay, from your video we gave our clients, right? Then they're taken over to the next step, that capture page, which we discussed a couple minutes ago. Now, on that capture page, it does a little more of the selling and telling to make sure, are these people qualified? Do they really want this information? If so, they're going to click on that green button. They're going to enter their email address, which then goes into our autoresponder, right? Now we have their email address, right? And guess what happens? They're then taken to the final piece of the puzzle, right? They're given all the information they need to either like, love, and trust your product. Maybe it's in an email or a full sales page letter. Maybe it's in emails. Maybe it's in videos. Maybe it's on a live webinar like you guys are watching right now. The point is that they've been the selling and the telling has been done all the way up until this point. It's at this point they like, love, and trust your product because it just makes sense, right? And boom, they click the buy now button, they join, and that is how this works in this community, guys. Absolutely amazing, absolutely simplistic system. So great. And honestly, the proof is in the pudding, right? It is in the pudding. I think you have to agree. You agree with me? Why did I say that? Well, guess what? You're here on this webinar. That's proof that it works, right? Because guess what? You saw our ad in your Facebook newsfeed. We taught, think about this. We have over 6,300 people in our community right now. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those people are driving traffic. You could have come in through any one of, you could have came here tonight by any one of those hundreds and hundreds or 6,000 plus people to watch this live webinar tonight. They followed, they copied our ad, they ran in their Facebook newsfeed, you saw it in your newsfeed, you clicked on the blink button, you opted in, and now you're watching the offer. I'm doing the sales presentations for them. How freaking cool is that to think that is going on right now? And now guess what? The only question is now, if we show you exactly how to do all this, are you actually going to do it, my friend? Because I can tell you this from experience, right? You are the only variable for which this works, right? You are the only variable, guys, for which this works, okay? Now, this is something cool I want to share with you really quick before I show you the system. This is really something that the Global Affiliate Zone had a vision, and very smart marketers here know exactly what the future technology and sales and everything is going online, right? Did you know this? And this is why the Global Affiliate Zone was built, guys, okay? Did you know that when you check out and you purchase something online, 90% of the time an affiliate is making commission from your purchase? Did you know that every time you click on that buy now button, that was happening? Yeah, it's in a massive, massive industry, guys. Like there's millions of products to promote and sell out there, millions of them that you actually never even have to touch with your hands. Just to give you a brief example, one obvious and easy example, you can become an affiliate for like Best Buy, Walmart, or Target. Go to the bottom of their homepage. You'll see a link. It says affiliate or partner with Walmart. You click on that link and guess what it's going to say? Hey, you want to earn some extra money? We'll pay you, I think it's probably 1 to 3%. It's not a lot of money for them, but that's how that works, guys. And if you drive traffic to Walmart's website and somebody buys stuff from Walmart, guess what? You get paid. Now, guys, this is happening all day. It's a massive, massive industry. This is why the Global Affiliate Zone is so perfectly been built and so perfectly positioned for what we're doing right now, guys. This is what's going on. Remember I talked about how many people were online? There was going to be by 2025, there was going to be over like 5 billion people online. Well, guess what's happening? What you see here is a bar graph for retail online spending and sales. Now look at last year, or 2012, that first blue bar graph. $231 billion in online shopping and spending. Guess what? Fast forward to this next month coming out, 2017, we're going to expect to see over $370 billion. Oh my gosh, right? $370 billion in online shopping and spending, guys. Massive, massive trend. And guess what? By 2020, when we hit that 5 billion mark, guess what? That's going to be over $500 billion in online spending and shopping, guys. And guess what? 90% of the time, the affiliates making money. So guess what? Major trend here. And that's what the Global Affiliate Zone was created for, guys. So to take advantage of this awesome, massive expansion in the online shopping world, guys. Now imagine if you knew how to get the right offers in front of the right people, and instead of a silent affiliate earning that commission, it was you who got paid. You've already seen how the system goes, right? We already know how to find the right offers. We train people how to find the right people. Guess what? You can become that silent affiliate and start earning commissions. Oh my gosh, it gets me so excited because I know lives are getting changed right now, guys. Now, what if, right? You've seen it all. You've seen how to the components of a successful online business, right? You've seen what it takes to build a successful online business, right? You've seen all the time, the training, the thousands of dollars, the mentorship, everything it takes to actually build that system, and all the components from Aweber to, for autoresponders to capture pages to webinar, all those things, right? Now, what if, my friend? What if we could automate 90% of that process done for you? Not even show you how to make the process for you, like I talked about a minute ago. What if we just went ahead and automated 90? Gosh, I actually think it's 95+% of this process now actually already done for you, my friend. What if we just handed you a high converting offer already proven to get results, right? So you don't have to go out there and find different offers to split test and test, right? Just promote the same things that your mentors that we're going to teach you how to sell, right? That makes so much sense, right? And how about we build your capture pages for you? That's right. We have the best tech team to build capture pages for you, my friend. So you don't have to incur the cost or the learning curve to actually figure out how to write ad copy, headline copy, split testing those capture pages. Lots of work. As well, we'll build the autoresponder done for you. Again, so you don't have to, again, learning curve and cost, my friend, okay? Like I told you, my email list cost me $861 a month just to have a list. That's crazy, right? And guys, we'll even email your leads on your behalf. That's right. So you don't have to worry about having an autoresponder. You don't have to worry about going to your desk and emailing your leads and building a relationship with them to get them to like, love, and trust you, because we'll go ahead and do that automatically for you with our amazing system. As well, we'll even handle all the sales presentations and webinars. That's right. Look, I'm on this webinar every Monday and every Thursday live for our community, over 6,300 people, guys. Every single week, showing up, doing these presentations, doing the sales presentations, doing the ad copies, all done for you. And even, my friend, we're even closing the sales for you. So you never have to close sales. You never have to go beg somebody for a sale, get on a phone call. You don't have to do any of that stuff. It's being done for you. Holy bananas, my friend. And guess what? We'll even handle your coaching calls for you, guys. So when the newest person joins our community, which I'll show you here in a minute, guys, we get a coaching call and handled step-by-step for you. So the newest person knows exactly how to get their business set up, how to go through the step-by-step training to get their fan pages set up, to get their video set up, to get their marketing campaign set up and running, and boom. And then so again, it goes back to leverage sales. And guess who's doing the work for you? We're doing work for you. And all you have to do, my friend, all you have to do to make this system run is show up and follow click-by-click training on setting up your ads, my friend. That is it. Can you imagine that? I've never seen or had anything like this. Matter of fact, there's nothing actually like this out there, guys. Nothing even close, right? So guys, I'm about to go into the system and show you something. I'm actually going to show you something really special here, but I just want to ask you a quick question before we go into it. This is an important question because it's kind of been an eye-opener for a lot of people, that we work with, that, how many people prepare for the future? A lot of people are in the dark. They're just watching their TV. They're not reading really great books, and the government's not helping you educate. The school's not helping educate the people. The news media is not helping educate the people for the future that's happening right now. And the life is going to change so quickly, my friends, over especially the next decade. It's going to get crazy, my friends, meaning, are you really prepared? Are you prepared for the future? Because if you think life's going to be the same as it is today, you can already tell it's changing. Look at these headlines. Working and poor, finished at 40, where are all the jobs, right? Look at that. Will we ever be able to retire? Gosh, guys, working and poor, do you know that over 50% of Canadians and over 62% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? Holy cow, guys. That means they have enough or run out of money right before the next paycheck shows up. Now, guys, that's startling, right? Especially if you jump down to the Time magazine cover below that. Will you ever be able to retire? Well, here's a startling fact for you. Guess what? Remember this one, because you got to get on your hustle soon enough, right? If you were born in the 80s, you're going to need $2 million in the bank cash to retire. What? How about if you're born in the 90s, you need $2.5 million cash to retire? How's that working out for everybody who's not making very good money today, right? Guys, the economy's changed. It's going to change. It's going to rapidly change, guys, and jobs are going to continue to move into different sectors faster and faster, guys. We're entering a technological boom like there's been nothing like this in history, guys. It's crazy, guys. I mean, look at this. Robots will eliminate 6% of all jobs in the US by 2021. Wow, right? I mean, guys, technology, whether you're aware of this or not, is radically going to call off millions and millions and millions of jobs every single year. And it's only going to start accelerating over the next 2 years as we enter in Moore's Law of the curve at 2019, where we enter in a massive exponential curve growth, guys. If you don't understand what that is, look it up later, guys. Now we have even Lyft and Uber saying that within 5 years, most of their cars will be driving themselves. Holy cow, guys. What happens to all these people who are now supplementing their income driving Uber around, right? Technology is going to kill millions and millions and millions of jobs, guys. And it's just, I mean, look at this. Even the self-driving trucks, guys. Self-driving trucks. You know the number one job for males in America is truck driving, right? Truck driving. Well, guess what? That job's gone in 10 years. Uber just delivered from like Arizona to California, Budweiser, on a truck that drove itself here. That's pretty crazy, right, guys? I'm saying these things because I want you to be prepared. I want you to understand. I want you to take care of yourself and your family, guys. These are the realizations I had years ago. That's why I'm where I'm at today, because I've been taking these steps to get myself in a financial position where I'm in control of my money. I can make my own money. It doesn't matter if I have a job, a boss, right? And look at this, guys. It's called technological unemployment. Go look it up. And there is actually on this list that you see here, this is a short list, there's over 69 different jobs on that list, guys. Everybody from bartenders, cashiers, waiters, delivery people, fast food workers, maids, mechanics, finance managers, business strategy guys. Everything, guys, even medical diagnosis, your phone, if they kill me at your home, you're gonna pee in your toilet, and your toilet's gonna send information back to your doctor. This is crazy, guys. And again, I just want to reiterate this. This is why you need to be looking at making changes right now. Because if you think the same sector of jobs are gonna be available in 4 years, 5 years, 6 years from now, mistaken, right? So it's your responsibility, it's our responsibility to uplift, motivate, educate people so they're ready, they're prepared to take care of themselves and their family, right? Now imagine you're drawing a line in the sand. You're ready to take massive action. You're ready to change your life. You realize that coming changes are inevitable. And if you don't do something now, you're going to wake up to the same results tomorrow and in 1 year and 2 years and 3 years. And that's unacceptable for you. So imagine tonight, I'm going to show you something very, very special. And you're going to have an opportunity to run with us. And imagine you do. Imagine you do. Start visualizing this one, because I want you to start thinking about yourself. Waking up in the morning. Waking up with a smile on your face, like happy. Guess what? Because the alarm didn't wake you up, right? You woke up when you were well rested. You also got a smile on your face because you know all your needs are met, all your bills are met, all the food is met, everything you need is done and met. You can travel, you can take care of your family, you can live in the house that you want, you got the car that you want, because you made a decision to change your life. And when you made that decision to change your life, the universe orchestrated people, circumstances, and events, wrapped it around that. You got focused, and guess what? Now you're waking up 6 months, 1 year. Heck, I don't care. If it even takes you 3 years to get completely financial freedom, I promise you, it's absolutely well worth it, my friend, right? Absolutely well worth it. I want you to imagine yourself being financially free, running with an amazing, great Cooper community of people who are uplifting, motivating, inspiring you to do so, my friend. So, my friend, we have that. I've told you, we show you, we teach our clients how to drive traffic. That's really our main thing. And guess what? Because we have a 90% done for them automated marketing system, guys. That is, honestly, guys, the system itself costs over $250,000 to build, design and build. And we're still putting money into this system every single week, making it better and better for you guys. Imagine this is running 24/7 all the time while you're doing one thing, driving traffic into it, right? You drive traffic, which takes you 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes a day to check in on your ads account to drive traffic. That's really it, guys. All running 24/7 a day while you're out running around living the life that you want. So the next time we have a live webinar, instead of them joining my team or the other 1,000 some odd people who sent other people like yourself here tonight, they join you. So guess what? Your financial future starts to change. You start earning income. You become that silent affiliate now. Now your residual income just went up, right? How cool is that, right? So, I know, by now you're probably wondering how much, Carlson, because this is just amazing. I mean, it is, honestly. I don't have to hype this up. If you hear my excitement, it's just I'm damn excited because I know how many people are getting good results because I get to hug them and see them at our events, right? Guys, by now, you're probably wondering how much. And you can see, I'm going to show you here in a second, guys. I'm actually going to walk you step by step the exact process, what it looks like to log into the back office of our account, to go through the coaching process and show you exactly what it's going to be like to be a member of the Global Affiliate Zone community, guys. So I told you we had a really special offer, right? Well, we do. We really do. And you'll see why here in a moment as I explain why this is such a special offer, why we really went out of our way to try to do something very special for you guys tonight. So when you join our success team tonight, when you join a global affiliate zone success team tonight, my friend, right now, we are also going to include a half-hour coaching call with our professional coaches and business mentors to map out a game plan for you, my friend. That's amazing. Guys, you're going to get on the phone. We have an amazing coaching floor, okay? We invested over $50,000 putting the best coaches together and built together this coaching floor, guys. And these are some of the best business coaches that have done over hundreds of millions of dollars in sales for people, okay? They're very, very good at what they do. You're going to get on the coaching call. And I'm going to show you how this works here. I'm going to show you actually how to book your coaching call in just a moment, okay? You go to your coaching call. Hey, coach, this is where I'm at financially. I want to get to here so I can take care of my family. I can live my life, and I can quit my damn job I don't like. Whatever it is, right? Your coach is going to design a step-by-step game plan personally for you. That is impressive, my friend. That's why you're going to include a 3-hour coaching and mentor training program. Guys, this is like the mentor's mentor training, right? This training is coming from our mentors who taught us at the highest level. This education that you're going to get right here alone is so valuable. We're going to throw it in as well. Remember, guys, you're also getting access to a $250,000 dynamic response system. Guys, that funnel system that you're getting access to, guys, like it was over $50,000 for the coaching center, right? And a little over $200,000 just to have this back end system built. Guys, it's called dynamic, right? It's reactive. It knows if you open email number 1. It knows if you open email number 7. It knows if you clicked on this link, if you watched half of this video, right? So it's constantly engaging and working with your new clients or your new leads to get them to pull the trigger, right? It's an amazing, amazing system. As well, you get access, guys, to the private access to the Global Affiliate Zone team groups, our weekly webinars, guys, and our weekly trainings. Guys, like I said earlier, you're just going to love this. That's one of the best things. I mean, you're really getting a family here. You're really getting a group of people who will love and support and uplift you, and they're always there. So you can go to group chat. You're going to get a question answered like almost instantly. We do weekly webinars, guys. We do tech talk on Tuesday. We do the advanced weekly hangout on Wednesdays. We have different team trainings throughout the week, guys, all constantly uplifting, motivating, and showing you how to build your business better, right? As well as all the mentorship tools and training you need to build a successful online business. And seriously, my friend, it's priceless. Can I tell you how great freedom feels like to wake up every single day? Imagine waking up every single day. You watch your kids go off to school, and then you got the rest of the day to do whatever you want to do with your day. That's amazing, right, guys? You're gonna get all that training. As well, guys, you don't have to go spend $1,000 on Facebook, because guess what? We show you step by step in our training modules, which I'm gonna actually show you here in just a moment. So keep paying very close attention, right? And guys, you're gonna start building a passive residual income, because like I said, when people join a global affiliate zone, okay, they join through you can start earning a passive residual income. You earn 30%. That's absolutely amazing, guys. And I'll show you how that works here in just a moment. So cool. Remember, 30% commission just from using the system, guys. Absolutely cool. It's so fun, right? Now, guys, this has been valued at well over $30,000 for the coaching, the training, the mentorship, and the custom done, updated high converting sales funnel, right? And the reason we're saying that is because we have some of the top industry guys who do millions and millions of dollars, who sell and promote other systems, right? And they promote a lot of different things. A lot of these guys came over, they saw our system, like, what? Like, whoa, guys, how much you charging for that? And we told them what we're coming out with. Like, no way, guys. There's $30,000 and $40,000 packages out there that aren't even close to what you guys sell. I mean, you guys have built the system for them. You're not just giving them the training. You built the system for them. And so, yeah, we're very, very proud of it. But no, we're not going to charge you $30,000, right, guys? Even though I invest over $250,000 in this thing, at this point, we're still not going to do that. So here's what we decided to do. We're like, how do we break this down into a monthly expense for people? Okay, something that's bite-sized that they can manage and do. Here's what we decided to do. Okay, look at all the numbers, metrics. We decided we can start at $500 a month. That's a very fair price to start. Most of our competitors, there's actually no competitors in the industry. Anybody in our industry who's looked at this has said that's still way too cheap. But we said, you know what? Let's take this a step further, because what has been our goal? What do we want to do? We want to help that 95% of people who are failing over and over and over again. We want to help the large amount of those people get up out of that, right? Because we've worked with them. We've worked with them on different opportunities and different business opportunities, right? We've seen them come in and out of this opportunity and that opportunity. And they all fail because the system does not deliver. But we're going to over deliver. So we decided, you know what? Let's charge $198 a month. We can do that. We got the accountants looked at and like, okay, yeah, you guys are really low on what you're doing here, but we can start off with that. And then we said, you know what? What do you think, guys? Should we? And we did. We decided to do something very, very special for you guys. Okay, not going to tease you anymore. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys, because we decided to really go out of our way because we were one of those 95% of the people, right? We were one of those 95% of the people that were struggling and failing. So here's what I said to you guys. We decided to give you this global affiliate zone for $99 a month, my friend. $99 a month to run your business from the global affiliate zone platform. Absolutely amazing, my friend. I mean, you've already seen what the system can do. And I'm going to walk you through the system right now to show exactly what it looks like, how it works, what your experience is going to be like, so you know exactly step by step what to do. So exciting. So guys, now it's time to make a decision. Right before I show you this, I'm going to show you how to take care of this, guys. Okay, we've gone over the numbers, right? There's 3.3 billion people online. There's going to be 5 billion and then 8 billion people by 2025. We showed why an online business makes total sense, right? Obvious. Showed you how to automate your online business. Actually, we went ahead and did that for you. Yes. We talked about the trends and how to become wealthy, right? Find a mentor who's promoting the best products, use their systems. That's what we've done. Okay. And we talked about why you don't want to miss this, my friend. As well, we told you proof of people just like you making thousands of dollars online, guys. Matter of fact, we're bringing a whole group of people here in just a moment that were just on the other side of this webinar, just like you, just recently have changed their lives. As well, we talked about learning the skills of direct sales and marketing, guys, and why that equals the freedom lifestyle, guys. So now it's up to you. It's time to take action. I'm going to see if I can be quick as a ninja here and go bing, 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 and it's done. I did. So guys, here's what I want you to do, guys. I'm really excited. What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and click the refresh button right now. And right below this live webinar, you will see the Join Our Success Team button. Guys, I want you to click on that orange button. I want you to get started right now. And guys, I'm actually going to go ahead and start showing you what the process is going to look like for you so you know exactly what it's like when you become a part of this amazing global affiliate zone community, guys. I'm so excited. So you ready? I'm going to show you a sneak peek, guys, because here's exactly what it looks like when you join a global affiliate zone community, guys. This is so exciting. So here's what you're going to see first, guys. All of you have clicked on the orange button. Don't worry, it's going to open up into a new window so you can still hear the sound of my voice. All I'm doing is showing the exact same page you're probably looking at right now. And on that page, you'll see right there, it says Global Affiliate Zone, okay, secure checkout. Remember we started that? You need that. We have a secure checkout, right? So here you go. You enter in all your information here, okay, boom, boom, boom. Make sure you've got the best email and your best phone number, obviously, because what we're going to do is you're going to get a 2 to 3 minute welcome call from one of our business coaches, okay, within 24 hours of joining Global Affiliate Zone community, okay? And as well, that's gonna be the number you're gonna use for your coaching call, right? And guys, remember that, guys. Look at this. You're gonna get access to the pro membership and all the coaching and all the marketing stuff that you need. As well, guys, we have a 100% money back guarantee, okay, guys? And everything is secure, checkout, ready to go. So here's what happens. You're gonna put your credit card information, you're gonna place your order, and boom, here's where you're gonna land. You're going to land in the back office of the Global Affiliate Zone community, guys. This is so amazing. I'm so proud of this. It's been developed. Our tech guys, our programmers are just amazing, guys. So here you go. First thing you're going to see, you're going to watch this great video from our co-founder here, Matthew Jang, and he's going to break down step by step how the system works and how to get started. Don't forget, on your 2-3 minute quick call, you're going to then get a little reminder from your business coach to go ahead and start your coaching process. And here's how that works, guys. So you'll see right here, you click on this first button. You're going to go complete your coaching process, right? Now, as you can see here, you see mine are all green checked all the way across. Yours will not be right now because these are all unlockable. Once you complete step 1, step 2 unlocks, step 3 unlocks, step 4 unlocks, etc. Right? Makes sense. So I just want to show you what this looks like, guys. So first thing, you're going to complete your coaching process. Okay, you're gonna go step by step through this process, guys. Boom. Okay, let me pause that. And then you go through this entire process, guys. Look, here's all the steps right here for you. Boom, 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 boom. All the way down, you go through all the way down through your lessons. Okay, once you're done with lesson number 10 right there, boom. Guess what your second step is? You're gonna click complete done. You're gonna get a green check mark. Then you're gonna click here and you're going to book your coaching call. As you can see, I've already completed my coaching call. So go, it happens, boom. Then you go complete each one of your steps next. You're going to set up your profile. Okay. So here's where all your profile information goes right there. All right. Okay. And I'll show you what that looks like here inside profile. Here, guys, look at this. Inside our profile, guys, you can see here's all your information, all of your new customers that come in. You can see here that you got a live chat feed for you guys here to communicate. So cool, guys. And look, now then you go, once you've completed that, once you've done your coaching call, you can go right through your training courses. And guys, this is amazing, okay? I mean, look at these step-by-step courses done for you, building the business coaching process, right? So here it is. Look at this, step-by-step. Here you go, going through the building your coaching process. Oops, I already saw that one. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about, basic training. Here you go. Again, guys, remember I talked about step-by-step over-the-shoulder training, okay? Here's our buddy Dalton here. He's got huge, made 6 figures recently in this community. It's so awesome. Look, guys, here you go. Step by step, everything setting up your fan page. Then you're going to go to seasoning your fan page, monitoring your fan page, etc. Boom. And then running your first ads, guys. Absolutely amazing, right? So cool. I mean, it's just the best training system I've ever said. As well, guys, you're getting advanced level training, okay? What I mean by that, you're going to go through the same training that Jang and Julian and I learned from our mentors, right? And this is how to run in your business at a high level, right? So now you have your 90-day goal setting, how to set it up so you know what to do every single day in your business, right? Everything is done, how to compound your everything, God. I'm so excited with this, guys. Everything to do, you're setting your first 90 days. So excited. Some of you are listening to this, you're filling out your information right now. I'm so pumped for you. I'll show you the last thing you've done through all that part. Hey, as well, guys, we are huge on personal development. You'll find us recommending books all the time to you guys. These are some of our top books that we read and study inside this community, always helping, uplift, motivating, inspiring, guys. Now, let me go ahead and show you. So you've gone through the training, you've gone through the process setting up your business. Let me just go ahead and show you what that actually looks like now. So you'll see in some of your training here, we'll say, well, first we'll start here in a marketing center. Here's what's really cool. Look at this, guys. So we have a live marketing center with real-time statistics. You can see all of your recent affiliate sales coming in. Here are all your links. You can see all your stats right there. Absolutely amazing. Okay, check it out. Now, here's what I was talking about. Remember earlier where I showed you the marketing material. Guess what? You don't have to shoot your own ads. We do it for you. Look at this. Here's all your ads. Just downloaded ads. Boom. Upload them to your Facebook fan page. Then you're going to copy the ad copy right here. Boom. You're going to paste that inside your on your fan page with the video. Then you're going to click here and copy your landing page link. Boom, boom, boom. And now that's showing up in your Facebook news feed. Now you're using the training we show you to drive traffic. Absolutely amazing, guys, right? So now you can see your leads real time is coming in here. Here's your affiliate links that go to everything. You got real-time tracking stats, guys. So you can see your conversion rate. You can see how many times the buttons are clicked, unique visits, everything. Real-time tracking and stats, guys. So cool, okay? All your sales, and again, all of your commissions coming in on there. Absolutely, or paid out commissions right there. Absolutely amazing, guys. As well, here's our news and update section. Remember I talked about Tech Talk Tuesday. Okay, anything that's going on live here, you can see all of our live. Look, here's our Wednesday live events, guys. Here's the replays for all those. In case you happen to miss one of the live events, we got them right here for you. As well as here are some of our extra training. We have Tech Talk Tuesday, guys. We have a really great course we just put up in there. Pretty amazing, huh, guys? And then we actually are building internally our own community here. But I want to show you what it's like if you look at Facebook. Look at this. Wow, we're growing fast, guys. Because look at this. Last week alone, we were only at 6,300 members. Look at this, guys. 68. Oops. I make that go away. There we go. 6,800 plus members now, guys. Absolutely amazing. It's a private community, closed group. You only get in here if look at these people having fun, living their life, having a great time, guys. I'm so excited. This is what this is really about. Uplifting, motivating, inspiring. Look at all these people coming here, getting results, creating video. Guys, it's so exciting. I'm so pumped for all of you guys who are clicking that button right now and join the community, guys. And that's what's going to look like when you go through and join a Global Affiliate Zone right now. So, guys, I'm actually going to stop sharing my screen here just 1 second and just pass this on, guys. Now, guys, this is going to be a limited time offer if it's $99 because, guys, as you can see, we invested a lot of money and a lot of time and energy into a system that every single person around us is like, guys, that should be like $1,000 a month. We're like, we know, but this is not our goal at this time. Our goal is to help as many people as possible. Guys, you want to start running with us at $99 a month and earn 30% commissions off of that, as well as earn high-ticket commission offers on back-end products. Click that button, get a community right now. All right. Now, I'm going to leave with a quick quote, guys, from Napoleon Hill, from great guy. Anyway, successful people make decisions quickly, and they change them very slowly. And unsuccessful people make decisions very slowly, and then they change them often and quickly, my friend. My friend, procrastination is the #1 killer to success. Do not let that ever stop you. Make a decision, start making steps to go forward and change your life. Start doing things every single day to achieve the life that you want, guys. And then come out with us. Join us at our next live event, guys. We're having a live event coming up in 2017. We have 6 planned for next year, guys. And you can get to come meet with us, guys. And this is what's so cool, because all of you right now are attending this live webinar. We're going to pull people out on the webinar right now here in just a minute who are just like you, who watch the same type of presentation, right? They join a community, but look at them now. They're at the pool with us in Vegas. That's right. They're at that mansion event with us in Vegas, right? These are all people who are coming out to work and play with us, and that's what we want for you. We want to uplift you, motivate you, inspire you to change your life. Join this amazing community of people. Come out, live life with us, celebrate, and have a really great time and be free. Right, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen right now, guys, and I'm gonna check in with my bud Angela and say, what's going on? Oh, we got Jason Cardamone, Eric Street in the house. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. I'm so excited, guys. So,
what's up, Eric?
Angela, how they doing out there? Woo!
I'm doing awesome, man. Wow, you broke that down so simply. Like, it makes so much sense. And everyone in the chat right now is just, you know, figuring out the way to get started, or they've already gotten started. So thank you so much, dude. That was awesome.
Yes, absolutely love it, guys. Thank you, Angela. I really appreciate that. It makes me so happy because, guys, this is what this is about. You know, like you saw all the people on our video at our event. Just like, it gives me goosebumps. Like having those people come up and like, oh my God, Eric, you're Eric Carlson, and you're like real, and like, yeah, I'm a normal average guy. I'm just like you. And I think everybody said, oh, you're a little bit bigger than I thought. I'm a tall guy. But guys, this is what got me was, you know, when they hold our hands, they give us the hugs. It's the tears in their eyes. It's the smile on their face. And they tell us their story of how they were able to quit their job or spend more time with their family or do whatever it is. They start getting that little bit of hope, a little bit of financial freedom, change life. And that's why I get so excited. That's why I'm on here every single week for every one of our now 6,800 people in this community, guys. How fast it grows, so fast, right? And so I'm so excited, guys. So what I want to do here is I'm going to pass over to Angela. I actually want Angela to share her story because, guys, it's hard to really comprehend what you have to understand what most people don't have outside the Gold Plate Zone community. And when Angela joined us, guys, we didn't have these systems like this. Remember I told you why 95% of the people failed? Well, you saw the list of things that needed to be done and all those intricate parts of pieces that needed to be put together. And then you got to become a salesperson, an ad guy, and a video person. It's a lot. So even when Angela joined us, she'll tell you her story, but we didn't have stuff like this. And this is why we developed this system, because we knew we had to learn how to take care of the 95% of the people. And that's you. We want to help you. So click that boy, join a community. And Angela, I'm going to throw it over to you, my friend.
Boom. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm so grateful to be here, guys. And I'm so grateful to have this story to be able to share with you. I'm so grateful that I got started when I did and I didn't give up, right? I came up with every which way to get started and to keep going. And now I've been able to, you know, quit my job cleaning houses, serving tables, and I'm able to spend my time and spend my life doing the things that I love with the people that I love. And it wasn't always like this, you know. It was a few years ago where I was still struggling to get by. You know, my boyfriend Tyler and I, we knew what was possible with the internet, you know, and earning an income. I mean, we were able to see that people were buying and selling things online. So obviously people are making money, right? But it was so elusive to us, like how they were doing it. And so, you know, we were just like reading different articles online. We had even bought different trainings and stuff, and everything was so vague, and we couldn't really get the support that we needed. And that's really what we were looking for. What we resolved that we absolutely needed was a mentor. We needed some people who we could talk to, who we could go to for help, and a step-by-step training would be really nice. And you have all of that here. And so when we came across that first video online of Eric Carlson, we were like, oh my God, this dude is like our older brother, like our uncle, and we actually can connect with him. We were actually able to get on the phone with Eric and talk to him over Facebook, and he really just, he told us, yes, you know, this is real, we're here to help you. And, you know, getting started, we didn't have this system in place like he was saying, right? And so we got started, and we were just all over the place, right? We had so many different things to do, all these different components that were all working together, right? And then we needed to make work together before we ever made any money. And so I've been able to see, being a part of this community now for about 2 years, I've been able to see how people coming in, how they really were struggling, including myself. You know, we were struggling to get all of these different components put together, right? The autoresponder, the capture pages, the marketing material, the webinars, the traffic. We had to learn all of those things and pay for all of those different tools that Eric was laying out tonight before we ever made money. So with this system, everything is really cut down into one place, into one price. So $99 per month, you know, without this system, you would be paying way more than that, at least 3 times that, just to get started, you know. And so this has made it so so much easier for the newest person getting started. And we've been able to see how, people getting started with this system now are able to get, results and make their first sales in their first weeks, their first months of getting started. And that's something that was never possible before. And so I'm so grateful that we have this in place. We have people from all walks of life coming in and getting started and getting results with this, right? I had zero college education, zero experience with business or marketing in general. I had no idea what I was doing. And now, I'm on this webinar. My business is running for me. I've gotten to the point where I'm making a full-time income online, 5 figures monthly. I mean, that was something that blew my mind in the beginning. I couldn't even really believe it. And so having the community here all around us and having those internal webinars every week where, Eric's getting on, Matthew James getting on, Jason Cardamone, myself, we're all getting on and going over really the details of what it takes to be successful, because it's not just the marketing, right? It's your mindset. And so that's something that I've been able to really cultivate since getting started here through the books that were recommended and just, all of the masterminding that happens inside of this space has really, changed me. And so that's why my life has changed so much, right? Because your income can only grow to the extent that you do. And we know that. And that's why we've designed this training with you in mind, with that in mind, with everything that you need in this one place. So, I saw some people in the chat here who were saying, this is awesome. I want to get started, but I literally don't have the money right now. And so I just want to let you guys know, just refresh your mind on this and put you at ease. Broke, it's only a temporary thing. Poor is a state of mind. What you think is what you get. So really all you need is to make the decision tonight that you're going to do something different. You're going to do whatever it takes to get started here, whatever it takes, right? Because it's worth it. Let me tell you, I had to borrow money. I had to clean people's toilets and work really, really hard to make this business work. And you're not going to have to work that hard, right? But even if you do, it's worth it, because I'm sitting here on the other side of having traveled 7 times and gone on 7 different vacations in the last year, and been able to wake up every morning, and just exercise and eat breakfast with Tyler and have my animals around me and be able to be with my family all day. It's so awesome. And I want that for you too. So just know that, as long as you're making your decisions based on your goals, your circumstances are going to change around you, but as long as you're making your decisions based on your circumstances, you're never going to get to your goals, right? Your circumstances are going to stay the same. Why would they change if you're making your decisions based on your circumstances, right? So just set your goals here tonight. Make the decision that you're going to get started, and things are going to change. You're going to change. You're going to start doing things differently to support that, and the universe is going to support you in that too. All you got to do is make the decision, my friend, and things are going to happen for you as long as you continue and just stand firm in that and just, do whatever it takes to get started here, because like I said, it's absolutely worth it. And you're going to hear that from everyone inside this community and everyone on this panel tonight, because we've been through it and we're already doing this, right? And we know what it takes and we know the rewards of it. And so we want that for you too. So thank you guys for being here. I want to go ahead and bring out Danny DuPont here. Privileged to bring him out here. He's someone that actually came through one of my ads on Facebook and got started here. So it's kind of cool to see, like, if I never ran that ad, if I never made the decision to better myself and do something different, Danny wouldn't have been to Aruba last week, right, with his family. And so think about that. You getting started and making the decision to better yourself, it's not only affecting your life and your family's life, but it's going to affect and have a ripple effect on so many other people in the coming weeks and months and years. And so I'm really excited for you guys to see that happening here. So Danny, you're absolutely awesome. Thank you for taking the time to be here tonight. I know you're on Eastern time with me, so it's a little late for you, but just come out, man, share your story, where you were getting started, and what you've been able to gain from all of this.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having me. And appreciate you so much. I mean, it's been such an amazing journey, guys. You know, you gotta realize that right now in this present moment is where you need to figure out what you want to do to change your life. And 11 months ago, that's when I made that decision. I worked full time as a construction lineman, and it really wasn't about the money for me. I made a decent income. At the same time, it was more time freedom. I was working an immense amount of hours, 80 to 90 hours a week. Being on call, it was too much. I was away from my family. My work partners at work were more my family than my own family. You see what I'm saying? And I had to make a decision. And I came across Angela's video, and I felt her energy. I felt the vibration from her and what she was saying and telling her story in her ad video that I had to do something and take action. So, I did the same thing you guys are doing right now, is attend the webinar. Eric, much props to you, brother. I mean, you do such an awesome job doing this. Angela, obviously you kick ass with all this too. So, I mean, hope you guys are super excited here listening to these two, because it's absolutely amazing. What they tell you is exactly what's going to be happening. And I could attest to that. 11 months ago, I took action right away because I saw the value, and I never thought that, 11 months ago that I would own a condo in Aruba and was able to go there 3 times this year, and spend time with my family, because now I have that time freedom. You see what I'm saying? But it's all up into your mind. Like Angela was saying, it is a mindset. What you believe in is what you're going to succeed in. You see what I'm saying? So if you guys think that, it's not impossible, you always have to remember that anything that you feel is impossible is always possible if you put your mind to it. You come in here, you let us take you guys under your wings, we'll help you build a path, but you have to be willing to walk it. All right. And I say that with authority, because you need to walk your path. You have to be willing to do what it takes to get the results that you want. My results, Angela results, Eric's results, anybody else in the community that has the results here, you're not going to reflect on those. You have to create your own results, which means you have to put in the time, the hard work, the hustle. You have to be hungry for this. It doesn't happen overnight. This is long term. All right. You're starting an investment in a real legitimate online business here, and you're going to invest, and it's going to take time. So, patience is key. Being consistent is key. Following the steps that we lay out for you. That's what's going to help you start building your success in that path, in this journey that you're going to take here with us. For having a system that's 100%, or not 100%, I'm sorry, 90% automated, it does pretty much all the work for you. And the best part is you have the time to work on yourself and really better yourself and make yourself better than you were yesterday. Again, like I said, today, now is the present moment. There is no tomorrow. There was no yesterday. There is no past. There is no future. What are you going to do now in this present moment to start building that future for you? And we could show you the way here, and we will be there by your side and help you and guide you, coach you, but you have to be coachable. So, I hope you guys are super excited. Again, appreciate you guys having me out here. It's always a pleasure being here. Love sharing the story and sharing my value to everyone here that's watching. So I really hope to see you guys on the inside. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
Love you too, Danny. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for adding that value to everyone here tonight. It's absolutely amazing to see what you've done with this so far, and I'm so excited to see it just get better and better from here, because that's all we see inside of this community, is things getting better and better and better. The more you work on yourself, the more everything's going to get better around you, and that's what we're all about here, just growing ourselves, supporting each other. So we have a really supportive community here to really just build you up and make sure that you do achieve your goals here. So thank you so much, Danny, for being a part of that, man.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, brother. All right, awesome. So I want to bring out next here this guy, Eric Street. He's absolutely awesome, and his story is really, really inspiring, and you're probably going to be extremely motivated, if not already, by listening to this guy talk. So I don't want to take up too much of your time and take away too much from your story here, Eric. I'll let you take it away. It's been amazing to see what you've done with this so far, dude.
Absolutely. What's going on, Angela? Today has been an amazing day. So just today, I started my paperwork for the very last day I ever have to go to a job again. I started my ETS paperwork today. Guys, I'm active duty military here in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I jump out of planes for absolutely no reason. And like a lot of you guys, there's probably some military folks in here, I know, because y'all saw my ad, and there's other people in here that are going to get some true value out of this, okay? So I just want to ask you guys a question, okay? What is it worth to you to be able to look at a point in time? Like, for example, for me, you know, when I started this opportunity, I was just a private, right? Living in the barracks, had $22 to my name after I paid that $99, right? $22 to my name and $40,000 in debt. But the problem was I had to make a change, right? I had no direction in the Army. I had no real purpose. I was a soldier without a purpose. I was just simply a body, you know, helping. I work with special operations groups, so I was simply just a body doing tasks they didn't want. And it was one of those things I had to make a change. I just had to step out of that easy collecting a paycheck, boring ass lifestyle that is just simply wake up, go to PT, go to work all day, come home, sleep. Wake up, go to work all day, come home, pay the bills, right? That boring lifestyle I had to escape. So I've been able to hear, and I've been in this community for 13 months, guys. I went from someone with zero purpose, zero passion, zero drive, zero interest in anything, zero anything. I had nothing. To being able to manifest a vision in 13 months where I'm going to be able to affect tens of thousands of service members and affect tens of thousands of people in general with this opportunity. Guys, we're dangling keys in front of you that can set up not only yourself, but your family, your family's family. Guys, this opportunity can make it so your wife never has to work again. Your kids will never have to work again. Guys, what would you do if you could wake up every single day and not have to go to a job? Not have to leave your family, not have to be a part-time father while you're stuck in a dead-end job that you hate? What if you didn't have to go, like, for example, for the military folks, what if you didn't have to go down range and watch your kids grow up through a computer screen? What if you didn't have to spend holidays on staff duty? I've done that. I know a lot of y'all have done that. Well, what if you didn't have to do any of this? Like, set the goal. Like, for me, it was, I told myself when I joined this, I said, God damn it. When I ETS out of this, and excuse the cursing, guys, but when I ETS out of the military, or like my ETS date, that is the last day I will ever work again. And sure enough, guys, I could have quit my job a while ago, but I can't. I work the only job I can't quit. So it's one of those things, guys. I now have manifested the life to where I never have to work for anybody again. I work on my clock. I am my own boss. My future family will never have to work again. My future wife will never have to go to a job. I will get to spend my days traveling with my family, spending time with my family, going and manifesting a lifestyle, whatever it may be, that I want. What is that worth to you? And I ask you this question because I don't know about most of y'all, it's close to payday. If you can't take $99 of that payday and put it towards your future, your dreams, the lifestyle that you want, if it's not, like, how important is that to you? Like, I can't even get over that. Like, guys, it's one of those things. I don't sleep. Like, I go to bed late and I wake up early for PT. I don't operate on sleep. Why? Because I know when I'm done with the military, I can sleep as long as I freaking want. Doesn't matter, because I'm not going to have that job. I'm not going to have anything in my way. I'm not going to have a stupid E5 telling me what to do. It's one of those things. I am the boss of my life. And what is it worth to you to be the boss of your own life? So if you want to be the boss of your own life, even if you have to be like, hey, guys, you know, God, I need this, but I got to wait till payday, and that's like tomorrow. Guys, make shit happen. Like, make it happen. What is it worth to you? Go out and pawn something. Go out and ask somebody for $99. Pay them back in a week when you get paid. Go do whatever it is you have to do to get to where you want to be. That's all it takes. That's all it was for me. I gave up. I gave in everything I had, and then some, to make this a reality. But now, guys, I get to show tens of thousands of people how to do the same exact thing I did. I get to give tens of thousands of people my same reality. Not to mention, I'll get to travel wherever I want and be whoever I want to be. So what is that worth to you? That's pretty much all I got. I just want y'all to think about that as, you know, a lot of you are going to leave this webinar. A lot of you are not going to click that button. But I hope this chat I just had with you sits in your head and you keep thinking. You keep thinking like, man, I really need that dream. And you're going to come back this next webinar and you're going to see me getting real freaking passionate again, because I get passionate every time I talk about my vision and talk about my dreams, because they're freaking important and they should be to you too. So thank you guys for having me on. Sorry if I sounded like I was yelling at people. I normally do that, but thanks so much for having me on, guys. That's all I got, Angela.
Dude, Eric, don't apologize for that. Thank you so much, man.
It's important, man. People's dreams are important, and some people it's not even worth $99. I never understand that. Don't be that person, guys.
Yeah. I think you really were able to just give everyone here tonight really what it feels like to have accomplished these things, and that feels really good. And you know, that's going to help them attract that a whole lot quicker and a whole lot easier to have that energy. And you really transferred that here tonight. So thank you so much. And you know, you're really asking everyone these quality questions, and you know, the quality of the questions you ask yourself determines the quality of your life, you know. So thank you for that, man. You really just dropped a ton of value on everyone here.
Absolutely.
So grateful for you, man, and so happy for you. Congratulations, man. It's awesome.
See you soon.
Yeah, brother. Woo!
Yo!
Absolutely. All right, cool, guys. So I want to bring out Jason Cardamone here next. Jason is someone who's been in this industry for over 10 years now. What's up, Jason? Look, he's so stoked. He's going to really fire you guys up too. He's really awesome person to know. He's a really great mentor to have, and he's inside this community just dropping value all the time. So you guys are really going to be able to get a taste of that. And he's seen and done a lot in this space over the last 10 years. And so he really has a good perspective and can give you an honest review, basically, and an experience here with what you have in front of you here tonight. And so really appreciate you taking the time to come out here tonight, Jason, and share your story. So if you want to get right into that, that would be awesome, man.
Yeah, thank you, Andrew, so much. I appreciate you. Guys, I love this community so much. I'm so grateful to be here with Angela and Eric squared. I just realized Eric and Eric here. And guys, we have I'm here because we have hundreds of people we could have brought out tonight. Now, we usually have like a dozen or 2 dozen. I know everybody's still on Thanksgiving hangovers and all this stuff. But what I want to share with you guys is a little bit different perspective than you may have seen so far. And I mean, guys, I've done so much in my life. I can't even try. I want to respect your time greatly. And so I'll just share a couple, so you know what I'm talking about, is that I've been full-time since 2008. I started my online business back in May of 2006, and I really struggled the first couple of years. And I didn't have anything like you have in front of you. Like if I had an orange button like you have down below and I was able to click that and get it for $99, are you freaking kidding me? I have more than $99 worth of books sitting right here, and it cost me huge. I remember, back in 2006, I was working a job. I remember my truck payment was like $340 for my 98 Toyota Tacoma or whatever I had at the time. And I made a choice in my business to do some advertising. I was doing some pay-per-click, if you know what that is at the time. And I was late on that bill for the first time in my life that I was late on a bill. And it was crazy, but it was hundreds of dollars. It wasn't like $99. This is such a low barrier to entry. So I wish if I would have had something like you have in front of you, instead of me saying I'm a 7-figure earner, I'd be saying I'm an 8-figure earner. And I'm not messing around. I'm deadly damn serious, because guys, over these, I was going to say over 10 years, really over the last, 8-9 years, I built teams of over 50,000 people online. I personally helped over 1,000 people to get in their first profits. Now, not the kind of profits like you're seeing here of people getting their full-time income. I'm talking about like profits, like they pay, let's pretend like they're paying $99 a month. Usually it was far more. and then they get in a profit of like, they pay 99, they make 120 or 100. And that doesn't get you to full-time income. That buys like an extra Happy Meal or something. And so that was really my story for the majority of all the years up until January 2015. And I got so tired of watching, you know, helping hundreds of people make money, thousands in fact, and watching just so many people struggle. I didn't feel good about that. I didn't feel good like I do here, being on this webinar, putting all my reputation, my family's, the Cardamom name on the line right here. I love what I'm doing, and I'll sit here all night and like pour into this because I'm super grateful. I believe what we're standing behind here. Everything in my whole life. In fact, I retired 3 of my parents with what you have right in front of you. I retired my mom a couple years ago, just retired my mother-in-law 2 months ago. We just moved her up here from Texas for permanently into our second home. And now I just retired my dad, one of the most successful car salesmen in the history of Colorado. He's just rocked this dealership. He did more than 3,000 deals over the past little over a decade at one particular place. I just retired him, guys. It's not easy to retire a guy that's one of the top car salesmen in the world. And he didn't do it by being a slimy guy. He did it the same way I built my business, by being honest, telling the truth, whether it hurts somebody or not. Tell them the truth because that's what they deserve to hear. Just like I'm doing right now with you, is that when you get inside, like what you guys just heard Danny, Eric talk about, like Danny mentioned. Yeah, it's not, guys, this is not easy, but it's very, very, very simple because literally 90% of it's done for you. See, the problem and the reason why I walked away from this industry in January 2015 was because I was teaching people the 100% solution, not the 10% where 90% is done for you below that orange button down below, that as you click it, and for those of you that are already in, welcome to the family. Looking forward to jumping in there, pouring love and throwing, you know, gratitude and throwing all of my knowledge and our whole community. Here's what I love about our community. One thing is that as people come in, they are poured into by dozens and sometimes in some cases, depending on the day and time, hundreds of other people. And I literally just today saw a put, in fact, if I knew I could find it fast enough, I'd show you proof right now. I just saw this post today that someone was like, you know what's so cool about this community? That I went and asked a question like a few days ago, and every time I do that, dozens of people pour in with all their different points of view, and everybody's here to help me, whether they introduced me to the bit. So I don't care who you came here tonight. We are all here. You're a part of the GAZ family after you click that orange button below. And that's nice. This is me sharing other people's stories. And this is why I feel so good about bringing people in this community and why everything I'm doing, so this is all I do, is because I can bring in my parents, my youngest brother, my neighbors, people I've known for like forever. I can bring them in this community and know they're going to be taken care of exactly like I would take care of them if they were just in my own hands. Thank God they have a community of thousands of other people. That's part of what's below the orange button. Not to mention the 90% of stuff done for you. So what happened, guys, in January 2015, I left. Yeah, I'd created all this income. I'd helped all these people. Making, I had my first $80,000 month back in August of 2014. So fast forward past that, like what, 5-6 months. And I was like, dude, I'm tired of watching people struggle and fail. I don't want to be the guy sitting here making $80,000 a month and everybody else is struggling. And that sucked. And guess what? Now people in this community, almost everybody you saw has made more than me. And it's so cool to see people. And guys, I can't promise you're going to make anything. I'm not making any income claims. What I'm saying is what you have in front of you works. And I've watched people from all walks of life. Guys, I'm talking about 10 years of experience and all the things I've done, worked with thousands of people, spoken on stages to up to almost 2,000 people. I've been on hundreds and hundreds of webinars just like this. And what I can share with you is that I've never seen anything that can compress time, compress the amount of skills you need, compress the amount of like school of hard knocks money you're going to have to pour in, and compress all that down into one package. And the reason it does that is literally because 90% is done for you. So instead of teaching people, here's how you do pages that convert, here's how you build a blog, here's how you put a sales funnel together, here's how you write emails. Oh, by the way, you have to be good at writing emails and copywriting. You have to know how to structure. You have to know how to make calls to action. And then you have to set up your payment process and your merchant account. Oh, by the way, Don't get too many refunds because you lose your merchant accounts. Oh, by the way, then you have to learn traffic. There's free traffic, there's paid traffic. You have to learn all this stuff. And by the time I pour on about 24 other topics, guess what happens? The same thing that's happened in this industry for decades upon decades. And the reason why we have so much success, why everything's different below that orange button, guys, there's even teams out there that pretend, and there's systems out there, they can give you all the BS up front and like sell you. You know what I mean? Dude, look, if you don't believe the passion that you're seeing in Eric and Angela and Eric and Danny and Gabrielle coming on, and me and every other person that you've ever seen, and all the testimonials and whoever you got here in the person's video and all the stuff you've seen, try to go find that anywhere else on the internet. What you see is a bunch of masks put up, and a lot of these masks, the vast majority, you get in and you get screwed because all they cared about was taking your money and running. That's all the majority of marketers are doing out there. And that sucks. I hate that about the industry. It's part of why I walked away, even though that wasn't happening in my direct influence. I did see it happening around enough, and I was just so frustrated with that crap. So I walked away in January 2015. I worked on an underground project, literally 8-figure project. We didn't make the 8 figures. We were on our way there. And then fast forward, long story, a whole bunch of little things connected. And I've been watching, Eric and Angela and all these amazing things happening here in this community called GAZ. See, I was watching them back from like a fly on the wall, so to say. They knew who I was. I knew who they were, but I was just watching them. I was paying attention, very close attention, just like as you're listening to my words very carefully right now. And as some of you have already clicked the orange button, or you're thinking about the orange button, or it's just like it might be flashing, like calling you, something inside of you, just like those gifts you may have given up on at some point, they're never going to go away. I've watched some people I've known for over a decade online that I met them back in 2006 or 7. And they might walk away for a week, a month, a few months, a few years, but they always come back because that thing inside of them that says, you just heard Eric Street talk about it. I know I'm better than this damn job. I'm better than the amount they're paying me. I'm built for something greater than that. And he's talking to you. He's not talking to himself. That's what all of us are destined for. We live in this world that 99% of people sell out and think they have to work at some corporate job. Guys, I have a college degree. Math, computer science. I went to work in the world. I was launching rockets for Lockheed Martin. I went on. I've done so much stuff. I've owned a smoothie franchise. We invested $135,000, and yet below you is a little $99. That's why I refuse to listen to any bullshit excuse that anybody comes up with. And I'm not going to even apologize. I'm trying to get you snap out of the coma you're in. You walk most people. I'm not saying you. I'm saying that guy, that girl, that person over there. Maybe not you, maybe it is you. But we walk around in this coma of like all these flashing signs and all this crap all the time. You drive to work and it's the same thing. It's like ants marching like Dave Matthews. You're just saying the same thing over and over again every single day like Groundhog Day. That's why everybody always comes back. So those dreams inside you, those things inside of you telling you there's something more for your life and you're meant for something greater. Because what I know, if you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. Eric believes in you. Angela believes in you. Jane and Julian believe in you. Eric and Gabrielle and every person that you've ever heard from in this community, we believe in you. We pour into you. And that's why we're so passionate about this stuff. And that thing inside of you, the world needs your gifts, your unique gifts inside. Whether you already know what they are, you need to amplify them, or whether you need to discover what they are through, guys, that's part of our freaking system. That's part of what you're getting for 99 bucks a month. This isn't some come and make a bunch of money. I know that's what you want. So that's what we're talking about. You have no idea. We have an entire dozens of people whose lives have completely transformed. They don't even mention money, not once in it. All they're doing is talking about how the relationships got better. They lost the weight. They finally have the energy they always wanted. They got their promotion at their job, and they just happen as a side benefit making multiple 3, 4, 5+ figures a month just on the side, this little side gig. Signing papers to leave their job, working the last day they'll ever work. And can you imagine that you're Eric Street who just spoke? Imagine you're signing. Now, you may not have a military job. You have to sign papers and do all this official stuff. Imagine you know the date that you're going to not be locked in to the cage of corporate America. Some boss telling you when you could do what you can do, when you have to be at work. Can you take a lunch break? Can you not? Can you actually spend time with your family, your loved ones, doing the hobbies you love to do? Actually have time to work out. I remember when I couldn't barely even work out, and I love working out. I played soccer, I played semi-pro. I love everything about working out. I couldn't even do that stuff because I was stuck in corporate America. I remember being at a job and I'd try to sneak off at lunch, and they would always be pissed off at me if I took more than like 45 minutes. Dude, I'm barely getting warmed up after 45 minutes, much less drive there, do the workout, come all the way back, try not to be too sweaty. And all of that is called being restricted and locked into somebody else's plan, making somebody else rich. The job I was at in 2006, I made that company more than $1 million in sales across like 14, 15 months. You know what they paid me? 6%. Do the math, it's 60 grand. Now, as grateful as I am for that money they paid me, I'm super grateful for that because we really needed it at the time because I was coming out of a bankruptcy in 2005. But guess what? What the hell happened to the other $940,000? That's me making somebody else rich. So why was I so driven to bust ass in my online business and take my $340 truck payment and figure out another solution? Not nearly as powerful as what we have here below us, below the orange button, because I saw where that damn road was going. I saw what my dad had done. I saw the road of all the people around me, and they were trapped. And I was damn set not going to be trapped because my son was born in 2005. I had a daughter on the way in 2007. And what I realized was I was missing my son's entire life. In fact, I missed the first couple of years of his life because I was working 60, 75 hours a week, an hour drive each way, minimum 2-hour commute, minimum 12 hours of commuting because I had to work 6 days a week. I was missing my son's life. On the weekend, I was working smoothie franchise. We were getting our ass kicked. We lost $50,000, $60,000 out of that $135,000. So I'm telling you, through a shitload of experience in my background, you need to find a way to go find, beg, borrow, don't steal, keep it ethical. I never encourage someone to do something that's going to hurt them. There is no way you have something laying around your house, and if you're just saying, I can't find the 99, what you're really saying is you don't believe in yourself and you're quitting on your dreams and you're willing to live the life you're in. And you wouldn't be here if you wanted to stay stuck in where you're at right now. Whatever situation got you here as you came onto the webinar tonight and you weren't quite sure, maybe a little nervous, maybe a little skeptical, maybe I'm just gonna kind of check this out. Maybe you're excited. However you came on, there's a reason you came onto this webinar. And whatever that reason is, I can tell you, my friend, it is not going to change unless you make a change, unless you make a decision. Your boss isn't going to do it. Your spouse isn't going to do it. Your kids, your parents, nobody in the outside world is going to do it for you. And in fact, when I went in this industry, even a while into it, I made $1,900 in 1 month. My wife still didn't believe in me. But guess what? Fast forward here, 2014, we're finally taking our children to Disneyland for the first time. We just went on a Disney cruise over this year. We've traveled all around the world. And guess what? My wife is so grateful that I didn't listen to her back in 2006 when she was so pissed off that I wouldn't stop doing this, trying to make it work, grinding. And I didn't have a fraction of what you have below that orange button. What I was doing cost more time, cost way more money, did not have the heart and the ethics of everything you have here. It sure as hell didn't have the family and the heart behind all this. And I made all that crap work because I had a huge, I wasn't willing to stay trapped where I was at. So what's awesome, 90% is done for you here. It's all behind the orange button. I am going to take a deep breath now and calm down a little bit because I am so energized because I'm not here for money, guys. In fact, just be honest, I don't even have anybody on this webinar. I was sitting upstairs hanging with my oldest son and my wife. I just kissed my younger two to bed, just hung out. We were doing martial arts all night, and I'm chilling out upstairs. And I came on here because there might be one person that needed to hear something I was going to say. And as I was listening in, watching Danny, watching Eric, listening to Angela's story, listening to what Eric Carlson's been sharing, I know the lives that have been changed because I watch it every single day. And that's why I get out of bed in the morning. This isn't about me. This isn't about who gives a shit what I've done in my background. I gave you all that so you can understand I have a different perspective and experience, and I'm telling you, you will. Guys, I've spent $250,000 on these things, on courses, on going to events, on masterminds, just in the last year alone, 50 grand. And I'm sharing that not to brag, to impress upon you. Dude, I know what I'm talking about. I've been all over. I've been with 8, 9-figure earners all over. I haven't been with a billionaire yet. I've been with the guy that said he was, and he wasn't. He was a liar. But I'm telling you, when I walk into a room and I'm like the lowest income earner, I'm making multiple 6 figures, and I'm looking around and I'm like, this is amazing. And I soak everything in. Some of those people they click the orange button and they're in here with us for a reason, because they know something good. They know nothing has ever existed like this ever. And that's it. That's what's behind the orange button. I appreciate you guys. And more than anything, here's what I want to say. Man, I'm going to start balling, because I needed to hear this back in 2012. I was struggling in my business, and we were just like within a month or so from literally like having to go work a job, which was my biggest nightmare, because I'd been out since 2008. And I had a guy on a webinar just like the one you're on now. And he looked me right in the eyes and he said, I believe in you. And I saw it in his eyes, and I saw it in his passion. And that's all I needed to hear. He doesn't even know who the hell I am, even though I met him about 6 months later. And I thanked him for saying, dude, thank you for saying you believe in me. So that I'm passing a gift on to you. Here we are 4 years later. And I'm telling you right now, I believe in you. Click the orange button, join us. I look forward to connecting with you on site. Everybody that's already joined us, welcome into the family. I love you guys. Angela, I freaking love you. Caveman, love you. Eric, love you. Love you all. Love you guys.
Yes. There it is. Wow. Freaking love you, Jason Cardamom. Appreciate you so much, brother. Angela, love and appreciate you so much. What an amazing community, right? Like, wow. This is just, guys, this is so exciting. And you see the passion in Jason's eyes. You can hear it in Angela's. You can hear it in her story. You can hear it. Everybody's story is participating, guys. You can see what's going on here. It's very, very special. And yeah, your financial opportunity to change your life is here. I mean, we have an amazing system, 90+% done for you. As long as you can be plugged in, you can follow the click-by-click training. You can make this happen for you. As well, you have an uplifting, motivating community of people who are going to uplift, motivate, inspire you to be more of who you are, more of what you can share with your world, to your family, and just live a much happier, better life. And it just takes a little bit of shifts of perspective, and joining this community is going to give you that. So click that orange button. We'll see you on the inside. Appreciate everybody who came out tonight. You guys have a really great night. We'll see everybody on the inside who joined tonight. Take care, guys. Take care. Bye.